walk around. Copy, thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for jumping in here. We are in the city of Bloomington, out here at the Walgreens. This is going to be over off of West 98th Street and Lyndale, exit 6 on 35W. State Patrol flight is overhead. The suspect is robbed the Walgreens, so it's a robbery, and a gun was implied. I don't know if you guys can hear the helicopter overhead, but we have State Patrol helicopter flight overhead, and a Canine is tracking. So I'm going to get you guys details here in a minute. They have located the suspect's jacket. The Canine track did locate the suspect's jacket. So this happened 39 minutes ago. This is going to be the Walgreens, 9800 Lyndale Avenue South. Male suspect came into the front register, demanded money, and implied he had a handgun before fleeing on foot out the front door. Suspect described as a black male wearing a red, white, plaid top, dark pants. The suspect.
19 dispatch, can you check for any priors? That's 737.
Copy.
The suspect implied he had a gun, didn't want to hurt anybody. He made off with cash.
737 northbound.
Officer said unknown direction.
No priors at that one.
There is a perimeter set up out here.
Copy. Had some interest going up to that door. Can say for sure we're going to keep checking through the north yards of all these townhouses. We're moving westbound.
The suspect
15. I know we have multiple contacts at 737 Southland. There's a few males that are about that age.
We're gonna move here a little bit.
Copy.
So if you guys were in my last live, I left there, the scene, and went out to Robbinsdale where the middle school had a meeting. So it's been nonstop for me. I did stop at the gas station, got some coffee though, after I left Home Depot. So it looks like it can't really get through. No, I did not buy. Oh, I bought a Snickers bar and a tea, a green tea at Home Depot, but I didn't buy any toys. Thanks for asking. We're here where it looks like they have some officers set up by the playground. They are working this area pretty hard by the apartment complex. This is, they found a jacket back here.
Working these south yards of North Glen.
Gotta be working these south yards of North Glen.
So we are in Bloomington. There's not a whole lot to see. They're, I think they're...
Did your witness have any other info besides just he thinks they live somewhere in South Glen or North Glen?
Yeah, nothing further. He recognized the one that was met up with, not the suspect, is living in the area or he sees time to time, but no specific unit or anything.
Copy, and no cars they're associated with?
No.
Copy, thanks.
So Transit did check their camera and did see some activity on their camera. So the townhomes to the left of us is Bloomington Glen townhomes. So that's where they're at right now. And there's an apartment complex here to the right of the screen is going to be Southwood Apartments. But this is an active search for a burglary suspect. Implied handgun, said he didn't want to hurt anybody. He made off with some cash. They did find the person's jacket kind of somewhere back by this area back here where the officer is. You did see the news about that. Yeah, where the kid, that was, they didn't notify the police department. Well, the police department says they didn't get notified for about a week after that gun incident. And the school district said they notified the police the next day after they were made aware of it. Yes, Ralphie, he is cold and he is on the run and he's not quitting. So hopefully you had a good birthday yesterday and you weren't too tired.
What's the description of the male besides a white shirt?
4066. It appeared he had a maroon hoodie on underneath the white jacket, which was gotten rid of.
So he had a maroon, he's currently possibly has a maroon hoodie on.
What color are his pants? It's hard to say, but they're dark colored for sure.
So dark colored pants.
Alright.
So I'm gonna have to get with my
There's one in the Country Inn parking lot. Maroon sweatshirt, but light colored pants. Looks like it could be a female, but I don't know, longer hair.
Country Inn parking lots. Country Inn.
1 to 10. If you're not on a position, could you swing down there and just check that out? Here, copy. 6-6 on the west side of Glendale, going to the north lot. Post-apprehension.
So it sounds like they're coming our way.
Got picked up in a dark colored minivan. That's small, quick for a ride.
Yeah, I agree. It's best if the story does come to me. I always try and tell that to everyone. Let the story come to you. Don't be in the story, and don't make the story.
Still in the parking lot, but I think it's heading north. Might be going weaseling through to get out to that north exit. If it comes back south, I'll stop it. Coming out to the north exit, it's gonna run right into a squad in the parking lot there, the one backing up. That's pretty good.
Heavy. Rosalina Romero Violante, born in 1974, clear valid of South St. Paul.
Thanks, Alfie. Thanks, the system.
Hey.
So that's the townhomes there in front of us where they're searching back in there. You see your house on camera?
The south on townhomes. We're at 733 now.
Heavy.
I'm not gonna go try to zoom into the windows, but I do appreciate the comments. So there's two rows of townhomes here, and they're on the second row behind this one. Trooper 9 is up above. Oh, thanks, Tease. Hopefully you have a good Thanksgiving too. We are, so we're in Hennepin County again. We didn't make it to Hennepin County on the last stream, but they did get someone, again, out of, that was Bloomington too, right? Earlier tonight, that was a search out of Bloomington. So again, we're back.
19, we've made it back over to East Bloomington Freeway. No interest along the north side of South Glen here. I'm going to try cutting back towards Linville on the south side of the fence, on the south of the complex, see if I get anything.
Right.
So they did get their suspect earlier tonight. So hopefully they get this guy tonight. Yeah. Flash your come out and shine a flashlight or something if you live over here. Actually, it's probably better if you don't come outside right now because they are actively searching. The call from earlier was actually Bloomington. I thought it was Richfield, but it is actually Bloomington, or was. No, that was a different one. The one we were at in the beginning. I do have updates for that one. Well, I don't know what I said on my last stream because I'm like super tired, but the guy did not die. Apparently he was shot in the back of the head and neck, and the police statement said he sustained non-life-threatening injuries, which I have a lot of questions about how you get shot in the back of your head and neck and not sustain life-threatening injuries. Hey, thanks for tuning in from OKC. I was down there in Bricktown. Loved every minute. Super crazy busy down there. I went down there with a Rowdy podcast, and everyone that we were down there when we were filming thought we were either the show Cops or the show Cheaters. But Bricktown, if you're ever in OKC, Bricktown is definitely an interesting area.
So we're in the east lot of 10156 Linville.
East lot of 101.
So it seems like they're moving. Let's see, boycott in Arizona. They just.
You're checking the yard of 10142 Lindale. It is. The White House is directly adjacent to the previous address.
Yes, that was the Woodbury incident. Where the guy got shot in the back of his head. And then an update, Care 11 is reporting the shooting where the kid 17-year-old got killed in Plymouth. Apparently it was over buying or selling shoes. Two of the suspects, one was actually charged today with murder. One is still on the loose and the other one's in custody, so that was 3. Oh, Ralph, you're still trying to figure out the road rage. So apparently that was the road rage incident in St. Paul Saturday night, I believe. Yeah, he got shot and he got hit in the graze wounds in the buttocks, and well, yeah, so we're all kind of perplexed by that. I mean, unless it was like an SUV shooting down, which I mean, I could kind of see that. I'm actually parked next to a smaller sedan right now, and with my elevation, if I shot, it would have gone down and probably hit that direction. But I mean, I'd never do that. So thank you so much. I'm in Bloomington, Minnesota right now. We are they're back in this townhome complex back here with Canine searching. I am going to be off of this is going to be Lindale Avenue South and Lindale Circle South at the Southwood Apartments area, and he is going to be in the Bloomington Glen Townhomes area is where they kind of in the area where they're at. It sounds like they've now moved down to the Winfield Estates apartment complex, and that's going to be kind of the closest cross street would be East Bloomington Ferry and West 102nd Street would be the closest crossroads to that area, and it's going to be Bloomington, Minnesota. But they're concentrating the search on this townhome area right here. So I'm going to be kind of on the north end side of the perimeter. You did live here 2 years ago. Yeah, I mean, all these areas seem to be... Yeah, no, it's a good thing he didn't get shot somewhere else. And I think he was discharged, the one in St. Paul. But yeah, they're still searching for this suspect. I got to get with my tech because I'm not being able to get ME tax. Hey, GG. But
19, the actual address is going to be 10152. We're making contact. I had some interest pulling me this way when we were down there.
Heavy's making contact 10152 Lindo.
101. I'm trying to see how to get over that way. That's a one-way.
19 dispatch. The address I'd asked for priors when we were on North Glen, I believe it was 737. Can you check for priors that the addresses on either side of that should be 735 and 739 as well?
Hey,
So you could see that officer there. They were sitting the same way we were sitting. It's not really.
48 minutes.
But
No priors at 735 North Glen at 739. And we have 2 suicidal parties, a 911 hang-up, and a vulnerable adult report, all from after May of this year.
copy. Can you pull photos on any people involved in those incidents, just so we can see if it might be possible with our suspect?
Okay.
And
Okay.
Christine, please send it to me. Oh,
It's an old school Crown Vic right there.
east side of Glendale, northbound.
Try and zoom in. There's Canine right there.
Headlights on, just had someone get out of the car, go into the house 2 houses north, said the small family was.
19, let's start looking on that address and see if we can find anyone with photos.
Having, and the only names and priors for 739 North by were females. I didn't know if you still want me to pull photos.
Negative, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a dead end street that they went down.
Your brade's ground. Good, your braid. We searched the area pretty thoroughly. We're not coming up with anything up here. Copy. Could you just check over at 98th and Humboldt there? It'd be straight west across the freeway. Had a male get out of a vehicle there. Trying to get you some details. Yeah, we heard that. We got on it right away. There's nobody walking around over there either. Copy. Thanks for your assistance. Anywhere else you'd like us to look? Not at this time, thanks.
So, Trooper,
Have a good luck. Trooper will be clear on attack 1.
Heavy Trooper is clear from Heavy Tac 1 at 2352. Dispatch to 4801. Can I release the patch?
Yes.
Bloomington's releasing the patch with Heavy Tac 1 at 2353. Thanks to Great for all of your assistance.
so it sounds like they didn't get this guy. Oh, Ralphie, congratulations. I think another celebration day is in order. I think that's more of an important celebration day than a birthday. But they're 1-1 so far tonight in Bloomington.
We're working northbound east side of Lindale, coming up to Wixon. Right now, we're just eliminating an exit to the east. And at that point, I'm probably going to call it. It seems like I probably went into South Glen.
Okay.
So there's a squad.
White male walking northbound on East Bloomington Freeway on the sidewalk, heading towards your location.
Copy.
So we are on Lindale. I don't see them. I don't see Canine, but they're gonna yes, we can celebrate on Monday, Ralphie. It doesn't matter. So I don't see the Canine. He says he's working north, which would be towards us. I was really hoping they get this guy too. I don't know what it is about Hennepin County canines, but they seem to be I think Hennepin County canines get way more suspects than St. Paul, but then again, you know, different areas, right? Like it's harder to track in certain areas. Yeah, congratulations to everyone that's gotten clean. I really hope they're able to get this guy. I mean, I really hope they always get the criminals right. I mean, this is just getting crazy, and that's why I come out here and do this, so you guys are informed of what's going on. You get to see how it works, and again, how frustrating and the time and the resources it takes to get these people, and then they're let out, you know, within 12 hours, and it's like, you know, the good cops out here are really trying to do what they can. Rudy, you think it's the handler? I do think so too. I think it has a lot to do with the handler and how much time they spend with them.
19. We've made it back up to 99th and Lindale. We got no interest to the east. unless somebody has something they want checked, we can break it down at this point.
Maybe on the perimeter.
9357.
They're breaking down the perimeter.
Back one for a vehicle not stopping eastbound, 94 mile marker 103.
Eastbound 94 at mile marker 133. They got one not stopping.
Mile marker 105.
Let's see where this is.
Is there a Mercedes car on still?
Negative.
Okay. I'm at the 100, so behind it. 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, 490, 1 miles an hour.
91 miles an hour. That's 193 is going to be just south of St. Cloud. So it sounds like they're coming into Monticello area. We're nowhere close to that. We are on the south side of the metro, so that's in the northwest corner of the metro.
Yep, 10-4 we did. 10 Todd.
So they alerted Wright and Todd counties.
Being like 3 miles an hour still. Passing about probably mile marker 107 now.
Oh, 107. They're way up north. Like I think Barnesville area again. So yeah, this is the Walgreens.
16 Ford Edge blue.
This is the Walgreens call. They unfortunately did not catch their
Very
suspect.
light blue color, probably closer to silver here, it looks like.
10 Ford. Comes back to a party out of Aiken, Minnesota.
Huh.
But we're in the right lane, currently 89 miles an hour.
Well, guys, I thought we were gonna be able to get show you guys getting or Bloomington PD getting a robbery suspect, but unfortunately can't win them all. The good thing about criminals is they always tend to give you a second chance, give the cops a second chance, right? That's kind of the old saying.
No one you can show me clear.
How frustrating, you know.
Still using his turn signals. He signaled to go into the left lane past the semi. Speed's 88.
Guys doing 88 miles an hour on the interstate, still using his turn signals. Yeah, Walgreens does have. I believe they do have video.
Still 84. He's kind of between both lanes right now. No traffic.
All right, I'm gonna run in. You guys listen.
You're going to be coming up on a Todd deputy.
10-4, I'm pretty close behind this guy. Do you know where the Todd deputy's at?
113.
10-4, we just passed my mark for 112. Speed 77 miles an hour.
10-4.
Currently in the left lane, but he's kind of straddling the center line. I'm going to back off a little bit so I don't hit the sticks. 10-4. Speeds are 79.
Hey, we're in the air. They should be here second.
Group rate's over right. Unit Ferry heads that way.
We're just passing the 114 right now.
Yeah, left lane yet?
Left lane, he's kind of straddling the center line, but he's still in left lane.
So the last comment I seen on here was 88 miles an hour on the interstate's normal. Yes and no.
10-4, 225.
Speeds currently are about 87.
10-4.
Luke, you live down the street from this holiday? Yeah. It unfortunately you got a robbery suspect on the loose, so
10-4, where did you lose it? 155 Maryland. I lost visual on it.
okay, this is a different chase.
10-4, 5 minutes.
Sure, would you say across Maryland?
Once I got to Maryland, I lost visual on it.
So that was LTAC 2.
He's leaning way to the left.
10-4.
Looks like maybe a driver's side flat. Speeds are 59 now. Yeah, there's sparks starting to go a little bit.
So it sounds like a tire's flat, driver's side.
St. Paul 322. I was sitting that case in Edgerton with sticks, and I didn't see it come south this far, so it didn't go that far.
Okay, so that's St. Paul.
Must be a construction good.
So we got one in northern Minnesota and one in St. Paul.
Felony stop.
Felony stop.
Okay, so I got a felony stop on the first one, northern Minnesota on I-94. I'm not going to turn there.
I think it's 76.
Yeah, that's the thing. It happens daily in Los Angeles, but look at the population difference, right? The population of Los Angeles compared to the population of the Twin
Went into the
Cities.
room. She's refusing to leave or open up the door for hotel staff. Front desk wants her evicted.
All right, that's Bloomington dispatch.
Great, 25 pounds. 7-6 for training. American there. 7-6 clear.
I mean, this is just nonstop. I feel like I should just plug the scanner in and run a live stream on all the time, right? Yeah. Well, it would be better than Broadcastify, because you'd be able to hear L tax and M tax and different. See, the problem is when I have too much of it running, it tramples over itself. Kind of case in point with this last one, we had LTAC 1, LTAC 2, and Bloomington police all trying to talk on top of each other. Yeah, no, I know others have done that. In fact, sometimes I use others dispatch audio. Well, I don't know what happened there, but so anyway, what I was saying is the audio, the video that I put up with the chase that happened. I think it was 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. in Chisago County, Forest Lake area. So.
You do have a trooper from SOC that's going to be close to you.
So that's the incident up north on I-94. They have a trooper from SWAT that's close.
Yeah, for 233.
I feel like we should stay in Bloomington. The thing with Bloomington, it's spread out. Ruby, you live in, you used to live here?
Clear notes.
Yeah, I always love seeing where you guys are watching from. It always amazes me, the global audience. I think on my Saturday stream, or one of the streams, someone asked me.
Has a front flat tire, driver's side bullets and all that.
They,
Jet 4, is that the only occupant?
That's enough.
well, LTAC 1. Sorry for the on, guys. They have that suspect in custody. New Jersey, yeah, no, I you know, part of this is nice too, like watching other people's streams, right? So you get to see what's going on in other cities, or cities you used to live in, just to see what it's like, right? So sometimes just driving down the road, you guys get to see what it looks like. It kind of brings back, you know, memories, and get to see how things have changed. And it's definitely an international audience.
It's clear, show us break.
Hey.
Ruby, yeah, no, I miss Minnesota. I mean, I moved out of Minnesota, and I did miss it too. Although it is nice to, it's nice to live in other areas of the country, because you get to experience different things. And yes, we don't get the snow here in, Freddie used to live in Reno. What'd you think of it out there? Hey Joshua, thanks for jumping on. Well, the weather here is 19 degrees. It cooled down. It was about 20 something in the mid 20s earlier today, mid to upper 20s. So it was nicer earlier today, but not much snow. Yes, that is snow on the ground. we've lost some. We don't get snow. I mean, we don't get lake effect snow. We can.
Shutters will be out. Separate. Code 4, I can clear the patch.
Yeah, Ralphie, I think Ralphie's right. About 3 inches is what we got. Although I thought about doing a mainstream news report, you know, like, you know, kneeling down in the snow and, you know, talking about how bad it is. Maybe getting Ralphie to like spray some water mist past me and do a storm report, you know, like Weather Channel. Got 40 inches in Connecticut. Yeah, I mean, not saying we can't get that here. I do got 55. Yeah, see, we can get snow like that here too. How cold do you guys usually get up in Connecticut and Vermont? Do you guys get super cold? Oh, see, we got Canada in the house. We don't talk about winters compared to Canada. .31 in New Jersey. Yeah, and you know, and that's the fun thing. I always love, everyone likes to compare who has the worst winter. In Minnesota, we don't get the coldest and we don't get the snowiest, but we get both of them. Orange County, yeah, see, Orange, they don't get anything. You guys don't get the snow. You guys get the wildfires, though, and the earthquakes, right? It looks like I got a bunch of new people in here. Remember to hit the subscribe button. And subscribe and hit the bell notification. I was live earlier. You never know when I'm going to go live again. 34 degrees in Oregon. Yeah. We're supposed to get there, I think, Wednesday. Yeah, snow's an hour away from you guys. Yeah. Nope, I'm an independent journalist. I go out police calls to police calls, show you guys what's going on.
510, do you check my number?
Good.
Victor 432-269-650-209.
It's really close to kind of doing the same thing as a lot of the officers do, but the difference is, and here's where this is the difference, because I'm not a police officer, I concentrate on the videoing. I get the shots and let you guys know what's going on and show you what's going on. And as far as I know, I think we have a really great chat.
He's only busy in a callback.
Oh, thanks for checking out my channel. Yeah, we there's a lot of people that kind of do the same thing. My background is public safety, so I can kind of describe things as it's happening to you guys. But yeah, it's we're cruising through Bloomington, Edina, Richfield right now. I am going to sign off. I do have some other news stories that I got to put out there. But New York's in the house. What's my name and badge number? My policy is I don't have to identify.
Robert, Ocean, Yellow Ocean, first name David, middle name Adam, Henry, Mary, Edward, David, date of birth, the possible date of birth of 1982-02-28.
So I think we actually crossed into Minneapolis.
That's possibly out of Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, shout out, girls. Thanks for being here, and I definitely have to message you. So see if one of you want to come out and ride along and kind of give a backstory of what it's like and the reason that you created your page and the backstory behind the whole story behind you. And if you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to Ralphie. Subscribe to the Shout Out Girls. If you're on Twitter, Southeast Metro Fire, MN Safety, and MN Crime are great ones for local.
Put it on file Minnesota. Put it on file Indiana.
Local information around the area. So those are great resources. Yeah, Fred. In the press world, I am known to. Action Jason. I appreciate that.
Charles Flat comes back, clear valid. He is a respondent on an unserved key. Protected party is a London Ross.
But in the world of Ramsey County Sheriff's Department, apparently I play press. Nope, I am not from St. Paul. I do a lot of filming in St. Paul because you get almost as much stuff in St. Paul as you do in Minneapolis, but I don't have to worry about the law enforcement because they are a lot better in St. Paul. They don't have issues with me being out there filming. They're respectful. Even today in Woodbury was super respectful. Let me cruise down Minnehaha Parkway here. We are definitely in Minneapolis, but hopefully I don't get carjacked while we're driving through here in Minneapolis. Yeah, and see, I don't just cop watch. That's kind of grouping people, but the problem with it is everybody has its own personality when you go out and do this, right? And there's different reasons. Some people are out there to just cop watch, like their sole focus is law enforcement. Like, yes, Twin City Citizen has trained Woodbury well. Twin City Citizen, thanks for being in here. Also subscribe to her channel as well. She actually came out and rode with me one night. But everybody has different approaches, different objectives. And, my objective is catching the scene and what is going on. I'm not focused just solely on law enforcement. I'm not just solely focused on blood and guts. My focus is getting you guys the news and information here. Like I said, today I went up to a school district because there's been multiple times there's been firearms in a school, and the police department hasn't notified, the school district has not notified the police department at all of these incidents. I don't cover politics a whole lot. Some of it I do, like with the sheriff's race here in Hennepin County. The old sheriff that just decided not to run, again, was driving his squad at 126 miles an hour, very drunk, and crashed it. So I did cover some of the race. There's an independent candidate that was running with no political party affiliation, and he was running on opening the encrypted channels that we have out in Hennepin County. And he rolled it numerous times and then lied about it. But that's, I think, the most political I think I've ever gotten. I mean, you guys that have been here for a while can attest to that. I don't know if I'm going to be going out on Thanksgiving. Possibly The reason for it is usually there's a lot of drunken disorderlies, family disturbance, family domestic situations. So, but I do appreciate everyone for being here. I hope you guys do have, you know, you guys do whatever you celebrate for Thanksgiving, you enjoy it. And, you know, life is short. I mean, we've covered how many murders, right? It's you never know. Oh, I appreciate it, Andrew. Yeah, I try to be. I don't take shit from people, so you know, I'm out there to film, and let me do my thing. I'm not going to stomp on your rights. I might not agree with you, but I'll stand up for your rights, regardless if I believe them or not. Everyone has their rights, and we all need to band together on that. And I think that's the key ingredient to this, right? If we divide, we fall. And it's a good thing not to agree with everyone. Oh, thanks for all the subscribes. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button too if you haven't already. You know, we got to stand up for ourselves and stand up for our rights. And I try to give you guys an open platform to talk on. I try to keep the speech open. I ask you guys to respect each other, and ask, you know, you might not agree with each other, but the respect is the big thing, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. If you guys have any other questions, you can always email me. Always leave a comment. Yes, as Ralphie says, most of my mods, be kind-ish.
Can you run David with a different Gatorade out of Illinois?
But we are in Minneapolis.
1994 0520, and there's no middle name.
So we're at South France, and what am I on? West 50th Street. Happy birthday. Well, it sounds like it has quieted down again. We do have a spurt of action going on, so make sure you have subscribed, you hit the thumbs up, make sure your bell notification. I know I was talking to a subscriber earlier after I ended my last live stream, and he didn't get notified at all. So check back, you never know what we're going to get into. Also, follow me on Twitter. I do have some pictures that I did post up on Twitter as well of the scene in Woodbury before I went live. And also, I'm on TikTok. Unfortunately, I've gone to that part of the internet. If you don't have TikTok, I wouldn't encourage you to get TikTok. But if you are on TikTok, you can always follow me on TikTok as well. Okay, Ralphie, you got the alert. Perfect.
We're going to follow out of Illinois, but it's hitting off of a David Ahmed, M-A-E-D, last name Rizzoui Arroyo, date of birth 03/20/1994. I sent a photo of that person to your email. That's the correct party. They have a felony out of Hennepin County for threats of violence and a misdemeanor out of Rice County for hit and run. Okay.
Oh. So before we sign off for the night, if you guys know the area, tell me where I am. That'll be kind of fun. I've never come this way to this area. Not MOA. Yeah, Ralphie's definitely not born in 94. Yep, I am in Edina. So this is the Edina Police Department. And I think City Hall shares this building too. But there you go, shout out girls. I haven't think I've ever had an issue with Edina PD. Yes, if you haven't checked out the Ralphie or the shout out girls, please do both. We were trying the other night. Yeah, isn't it a nice PD? I got to upload the video of the open house I had. Crystal PD just got done redoing their entire police department and had an open house. And the deputy chief came over and actually shook my hand and thanked me for coming out. And ironically, I got physically assaulted and battered and a theft and trespassed from Ramsey County Law Enforcement Center open house. It's weird. But we're working through those things. But yes, Ralphie was a vet. There you go, everyone. Those are the links, or there's the link to Pamela, or the Shout Out Girls channel from Pamela. But I did hear, shout out girls, I did hear that Harrington is stepping down. So I'm gonna hopefully get in touch with him. If anyone has contacts with DPS and Commissioner Harrington, I would love it if we could arrange a sit-down meeting. That would be phenomenal. Yeah, Ralphie's gonna yell for the shout out girls on Friday. Unfortunately, I never got shouted at when I drove by the shout out girls, so I guess my undercover truck was too undercover for them to recognize.
I emailed out Amber the booking photo from November 3rd of this year. Everything go. 2-5 Conway, one in custody, you can confirm. W.
What? Oh, there goes Edina PD right now. Let's not even listening to them. Actually filmed over here with Rowdy, and Edina PD was always super cool. Rowdy tried to get a picture sitting in the back seat of a squad, and the officer was willing to do it, but they said that they had to run to a call, which they actually legitimately had to. We didn't hear that because I was not listening to Edina. But again, like I said, Edina PD, most agencies are great with the filming. So we are monitoring Richfield Edina right now. They are not encrypted, which again, I think says a lot about agencies that are not encrypting. They wanting the transparency. And again, I think transparency is accountable. They were trying to pass a law in California to make it illegal for agencies to have their mains encrypted.
Downstairs by the main entrance, 71-year-old female chest pain, the key location outside of the room.
They do have a radio that is the P25 system is the system we have for that you can buy. It's old Motorola. They discontinued them, and they do support the encryption. I am checking with my legal team to find out if it's legal, if encryption is considered scrambled. I've also reaching out to agencies to possibly be able to rent or purchase radios from them that are on the encrypted system. Well, we did try to find those cars, and honestly, so when you guys don't see me live in the areas where it's encrypted, this is exactly how we have to find what's going on. Literally just driving around, community pages, you know, tips. I mean, it's old school journalism. So one of the biggest things I can tell people is if you have citizen, you know, okay, so they just called out the person's breathing alert and conscious, so I think that's the call that they were going to.
What? Go with 5525.
Jimmy.
Code 4 for us, for most agencies, are okay. Okay, clear, copy, under control, situations under control. Yeah, it's kind of a universal code. 10-4, code 4.
Benefit warrants confirmed for felony threats of violence, $40,000 or cash bail, place a hold, and Rice County warrant confirmed for misdemeanor hit and run, damage to property, and careless driving, bail $500, please.
Oh, that person's going to jail. So, code 4 means no news. Yeah, Twin City Citizen, thanks. Yeah, a few more thumbs up, guys, and we get to 100. That's always the goal when I go live. Again, did not plan on going live. I planned on going back and editing some video, but I appreciate all my new viewers. I appreciate everything, all the support from you guys, always do. And the new subscribers, thank you so much. Again, the channel's growing. It's growing slowly. I appreciate the slow growth. It's tough when all of a sudden you go from 100 subscribers to a few thousand and then tens of thousands, because then you act like you know what you're, or you're expected to know what you're doing, and honestly most people have no clue. And you're always changing and getting better, and I always appreciate comments from you guys and critiques, things I could do better, things you like more than other things. So again, I've worked public safety so much in my life, and maintenance and on-call type jobs, that I don't celebrate holidays on the holidays. I usually celebrate them off. Ralphie, I agree. Ralphie, one thing? Oh, this is interesting. So I swung into M&H. I don't remember what it was I was out there for. It's getting gas or something. And I was talking to the cashiers, and we were just talking about scanners and radios and live on patrol, and they go, hey, did you know that Bob the other night, so when you were with me, Ralphie, apparently Bob lost his radio on Friday night for like an hour, and one of his portable radios, he actually lost his portable radio and was calling people to look for it, like on scenes. He actually called Ernster at the gas station at M&H to look in the bathroom for it. I mean, I get losing things, but how do you lose your portable radio?
Maybe.
It was under the reference seat the whole time. Yeah. Nope, I'm not law enforcement. I am a journalist. We film a lot of law enforcement, though. We go from call to call to call, show you what's going on, keep you guys informed. So Ruby, you are you work in law enforcement, kindish. There's a lot of security. There's a lot of law enforcement that actually watches my stream. The communications officer, a dispatch. Yep. Yeah, it's cool. I have to say, I've had my issues with my dispatchers in the past. But then again, I can also appreciate how challenging it is for how challenging it is to be a dispatcher. It's not a job I could do, so I do respect dispatchers. I really do. It is a tough job. You're stuck. Okay, see, there's case in point where a person has no clue how to drive.
And I did it once. It drove out. It's damaged. We're still coming into the commons.
So you're still chasing
50. The right rear tire's blown out.
Somebody else pursuing the vehicle?
Speed 60. Yeah, 172 on the
What the?
172 member pursuing the vehicle eastbound.
down here. Losing its tires. Continuing eastbound.
No idea where this calls.
Speed 70.
Speed 70, eastbound 52.
Get over secondary. Coming up 52.
Approaching 52.
Yeah, looks like one occupant. Motion mounds.
If I can know where the chase is, we'll head towards it. Approaching Mounds at St. Paul.
Trooper 8 is overhead. We have your vehicle.
All right, the helicopter's overhead. I think it's St.
Driver's a black male, heavy build, colorful shirt. 152, where are you? We're discontinued. We're at Kellogg, just following at 60.
St. Paul got into a pursuit with a pit?
669-152, where is you? Kellogg, Marion. Copy, Metro, I'm going to 152.
I do copy, Director. We're still behind the vehicle, correct?
On 94-61. Trooper 8's tracking the vehicle, eastbound 94.
Thank you, Trooper 8. We're still overhead. Thank you.
God. All right. Give me a second. I'm pulling up. Yes, this is it is St. Paul. Troopers overhead, eastbound 94. They're heading away from us, but man, we'll try, guys. We're on the opposite side of the metro.
Need the 10. Gonna be southbound 61 to 94. It's slow down.
10 for southbound 61.
Oh, 61 from there.
Southbound for Burns.
Southbound from Warner.
Warner.
152, go to tech.
So they're in Ramsey. I think they're going to cross over in Dakota County.
Still southbound, higher to speed. No squad behind it.
So there's no ground pursuit. This pursuit is solely by helicopter only right now.
Dispatch wants to make sure 152 is not injured, correct?
Not injured.
152.
Thank you. I'm good at 46.
I don't know that.
Also, fire order was cool. Did not.
152 might be a St. Paul squad.
Yep, the approach at 94.
Project 494.
Correction, Lower Afton. Southbound at Lower Afton.
And we're lower after 47.
It's going to be going east Lower Afton. Yep, correction, northbound 61 from Lower Afton. Made a U-turn.
80 to northbound 61 from the left.
Okay, we're not going to south 100 or.
Still northbound 61. No cross street. Point Douglas Road, northbound 61.
Northbound Point Douglas.
So I'm tracking this by helicopter as well. We are in St. Louis Park.
Traveling normal speed, the right lane, northbound 61.
Almost speeds right lane.
So it looks like they're going back into downtown St. Paul. Safe.
Doing the Warner. Westbound Burns.
On the ramp to, looks like westbound 94.
Okay, now it's coming at us.
Going to go westbound 95 from 61.
We're committed westbound 94 from 61.
So it's coming at us, but
Committed westbound.
we're coming up to the city of Minneapolis. We got to get through Minneapolis to get to St. Paul, and it is coming directly at us.
Westbound 94 under Earl.
Under Earl.
Still in St. Paul. It's coming up to downtown St. Paul.
Westbound 94 approaching Kellogg, not playing high rate of speed.
Approaching Kellogg.
Westbound under Mount.
Still coming at us, guys.
Westbound from Mount, it's losing control. Alright, it's going wrong way up the ramp, take the 52.
Wrong way up 52.
Correction, I think that NG is the correct way. It's on 52.
10 we're trying to get 52.
So
Correct, it's the correct way.
So it is going the correct way on 52.
10. 2147. We want to take.
Basic control when it took pit.
Testing pits.
Southbound 52, 9.
Southbound 52. Pit on this 6.
South Metro. Alright, just back off it, give him some space so we build. Triple 8 is overhead and tracking with non-cases vehicle.
So the helicopter's telling people to back off.
Southbound 52, Plato.
So
Southbound from Plato.
still southbound 52.
Southbound 52, moving debris.
Cars falling apart.
Southbound is debris.
This pursuit's going to be over here.
Exiting Concord, southbound 52.
Exiting the Concord.
Westbound Concord, 60.
Concord, you guys might know better than me. Ralph, is Concord?
Westbound Concord or Bancroft.
Concord is
Westbound Bancroft.
Dakota County.
High rate of speed, I'm not sure.
High rate of speed.
Beta.
And high rate of speed.
George Street, westbound.
So now they're out of Ramsey into Dakota
George
County.
Street.
Westbound George, over Robert.
Westbound George over Robert.
Maybe South Gorman, George.
Southbound Gorman from George.
ahead.
Eastbound King.
So there are no ground units pursuing.
Definitely slowing down. Going southbound Livingston.
Southbound Livingston.
Westbound Elizabeth. Livingston. He's just circling this neighborhood now. Slowing down.
Westbound Elizabeth and slow speed.
Alright, parking at 622 Mormon Avenue. Driver getting out, running eastbound. No, running northbound through the yards.
Department running northbound through the yards.
Canine. Driver still running northbound between King and Elizabeth. Come to King. Next unit's arriving. Going to be coming out on King. 48 King Street. Still running northbound.
48 King Street.
Squad, stop on King. I'm going right at that house to your right, just east of you.
Guys bailed on foot. Ralphie, we'll see if he's a quitter. Doesn't sound
And
like
that
it.
house, he's on the east side there, is the last time we saw him. Other side. Right in the backyard, running southbound, away from you. Running southbound on King Street, between Elizabeth and King. Now right in between the backyards, running south. We'll be coming out on Livingston Avenue.
So we're about 12 minutes out from this call, guys. So I'm trying to get us there.
Alright, he's stuck on the fence, coming eastbound towards Livingston, behind the houses. Units on Livingston, he's coming right towards you. Alright, now he's running westbound away from you. Take a right there. Contact feet on the ground. His hands are up. Party's compliant. Lay it down. Taken into custody now.
Taken into custody.
They're in the backyard of 58 King Street.
Street. Correct.
That's correct. You in the front. There's three of you in the house or behind that house.
Here's your coach.
They got him. They got him.
10-4, code 4, 15 minutes.
Code 4.
And full unit, that is the only occupant in the left vehicle. Vehicle is at 622 Corman Avenue. Copy, driver over there. Negative, it's unsecured right now. We're watching it.
Edina on the battery. Getting the head to the vehicle. We also have Twin Cities around.
622 Corman Avenue.
It's on the north side of Elizabeth between two parked cars. Squad at that car in the middle. Squad just passed it. Squad turned up in Elizabeth right now. It's the car in the middle, right there on your left.
All right, so
You can bring this up to Livingston and King. I'll take him there.
Livingston and King.
Your brade's clearing out that one. Great work.
Thank you, Trooper 8. 15 minutes.
Great, clear.
Go ahead.
Hey, St. Paul Canine 64. Did you see him toss anything at all while he was running?
Negative. Didn't see him toss anything, but he tripped and fell with it 10 times, so it's possible he dropped something. But we didn't see anything, and don't see anything of interest in Pete.
Thank you.
Metro 172, do you want to patch up?
We'll get him.
Thank you all. This is an agency. We'll be removing the patch at 15 minutes.
So it sounds like possibly State Patrol's initiation.
Go ahead.
Thanks for your help. Do you want your traffic back?
Negative. We're landing right now.
Perfect timing. 59 minutes.
So it sounds like the hell.
Do you need anything for 152?
Negative.
The helicopter
Sounds
set.
good. If one of you guys would be so kind of message the damage to his vehicle, that'd be great. 59 minutes.
Could you, what's the 9 o'clock major, all that, minor injuries?
Yeah, for one.
614 Metro.
614?
What's up, shit?
Anyone close?
30% Metro. No attention to either, like that.
Sounds good. I will give my call in just a second.
So we are in St. Paul. Ralphie, do you know that area by chance? And did you catch?
And I want to go. And I want to talk to you.
We'll head down there and we'll at least get the car so the drive wasn't all for nothing. They're Livingston and King. That's what I got too. For Roberts, okay. I'm more curious on this car and seeing the squad that has damage possibly. It's telling me to exit here on Plato. He was all over this neighborhood back here, so I do have the address where he was apprehended. It's a good address. Yeah, the cops definitely know I'm out here doing this. In fact, a lot of them support this because you guys get to see firsthand what we do, or what I do, and I actually have a lot of officers that subscribe local here. I know at least a sergeant of a different agency. They like to see what goes on in other jurisdictions as well. No, I'm not close to the Excel Center. Oh, we are in the right spot. So again, talking about like cop watching and different things like that, my main focus isn't law enforcement. My main focus is what is going on out here and showing you guys everything, right? You know, so the cops all took off and now I don't know where the cops went. All right, let me see if I can track this car down for you guys. You already liked it once, you can't like it anymore. I appreciate the likes, guys, and I try to get to all of them, and I'm probably about, what, 80-90% successful. I thought I heard him mention something about King. If you guys have something different, yeah, a lot more successful when I have Ralphie in the truck. He's a super navigator. I think he's got a built-in GPS inside of him. Well, you know, I can get home in one piece or several. It's kind of the risk you take, right? I mean, you got to know what you sign up for. Yeah, okay, I think I might see a squad up ahead, so I think we may be in the right direction. Usually if I see a bunch of squads leaving the area, St. Paul Canines Patrol. Looks like we made it. Thanks for the address. So it looks like they're talking possibly to a victim, so I don't want to get so it looks like where they tried to pit it a few times. Both the rear passenger quarter panels are pretty well destroyed, and that's probably from the pit. Yep, good old Twin City towing. So, doesn't look like the squad's damaged much at all. Well, we got the car. Sorry about that, guys. I hit a button. If I ever, well, the criminal will go to jail, that's for sure. But the way our system works here is more than likely they will be let out of jail very quickly. Sadly. Thanks, Ralphie. All right, now that it's 1:15 in the morning, and every time I say I'm going to sign off, some crap has to pop off. So, you know, we've covered... So today we've covered Washington County, Ramsey County, Hennepin County, Dakota County, right? Does that sound about right for the 2 live streams that we've had tonight? Yeah, Pamela, thank you. If you guys can join, I might go back on PayPal. I still haven't decided yet. How many miles did I put on? Yeah, I don't even know. Tonight alone, how many miles? I have no idea. Several miles tonight. And I gotta stop in at Quick Trip. I did that after I ended my live stream earlier, and also at the end of my last live stream, I ended at Home Depot. So, you know, unfortunately tomorrow I have to get a bunch of work done. Oh yeah, I do. I write all of my mileage off. Unfortunately, you have to make enough money to support that write-off. Cash App hasn't threatened people yet. Well, that's, you know, maybe I'll do Cash App. Yeah, you're right, you're Ralphie. I mean, we could go back to Woodbury. We could hang out and, you know. I got to program Washington County in. I don't have Washington County programmed into the scanner, and I think...
1314. Location update with National and Fulton.
All right, what do we got going on now? Yeah, Ralphie, still. I probably should start programming Wisconsin, because we've had two pursuits. One actually went into Wisconsin. The other one went really, really close. Yeah, I know Venmo is PayPal. Yep, St. Croix. Do St. Croix. And I gotta check to see why my MTACs are not working. Well, I'm ready. I don't know about you guys, but I use a Uniden SDS 100, so Sam David Sam 100. It is one of the best scanners on the market. It is also one of the hardest program to learn the program, and then once you learn the program, you can program it. So it's like I tell a lot of people, it's about $700 for the scanner, and it's not easy. I can zoom in here. So it looks like they got the car loaded up. Breakfast at Perkins. Yeah, I don't know if our Perkins are 24 hours. I have to check. Tell you, I do miss Denny's though. So I will be doing a video on Minnesota Guardian. I gotta find some more information on that. But that one's pretty much wrapped up. He took a plea deal. Denny's isn't. There might be a Denny's here in Minnesota, but they're going away. Yeah, no, he's not active anymore. He's not active anymore. But I do want to do a follow-up story on that as well, so everyone has the truth and the information about it. My thing was that everyone should have their day to show all the evidence and get all the information out there, and not just a hit piece like everyone else did. It's not fair to anyone to be be treated away just because you don't like them. Like I said, it's not fair. You should, at least the truth should be out there, and everybody should know and make their own opinion from the facts and the truth. That's my take. I don't pick sides. I just pick the truth. And there goes the car. I like your name, LOL. So that's where you parked it, right between those two vehicles, and then ran back through yards and everything else. And we meet the car again. Well, we're currently in St. Paul. I just got to figure out how to get out of St. Paul, or this area. Yeah, unfortunately, so I was able to, when I went up to the Robbinsdale School District and did some static recording for, again, a video that I needed to edit. That's another problem, right? Like, I want to edit more videos. It's just time, right? So, you figure every 10 minutes of video that you watch is roughly an hour of editing. So there's a lot of time consuming in I got it. I know where I am now, kind of. Ish. I know where I am, ish. Go forward until I hit 52. Ralphie, you are right. Actually, I think I could have gone the other way, Ralphie. Gotta love St. Paul roads. You are right, Ralphie. I feel like I just always need to have a full tank of gas, and I usually do. My truck doesn't get horrible gas mileage, but it doesn't get the best. It is a truck. I could go down into Inver Grove and get something to eat too. I think there's a Perkins down there. I think that might be 24 hours. But yeah, I do appreciate all you guys for being here, and my channel's growing, and I need a Prius. You know, probably wouldn't have a catalytic converter, but we followed a chase that, and it was a Prius, and that thing actually is way more durable than what I ever thought a Prius would be durable for. I know that a lot of people like Priuses. Yeah, 105 miles an hour. You remember that one, Ralphie? Then went into Washington County, right? And down some mile-long driveway and stopped in front of a house. Minnesota. We're in St. Paul, Minnesota currently, but the Twin Cities area, so Minneapolis, St. Paul. Well, and that's the thing, Jasmine. I do try to cover a lot of things, right? And it's the things that I think is important. I'm by myself out here, you know, and then we got the shout out girls as well. They're covering a lot of stuff with the sheriff and the sheriff's department here in Ramsey County. A lot of information. So it's very collective. We have Southeast Metro Fire, MN Crime, MN Safety are a lot of the bigger Twitter followers I follow, because they're posting information out, and a lot of the stuff isn't, I wouldn't consider it YouTube worthy. I have pictures in the Woodbury incident where the car smashed into a house with the shooting on Twitter as well. So it's a lot of things I'll post on Twitter because it's just, there's nothing to post. I do try and do short videos. I do have TikTok as well, so I do like TikTok for the editing for the short videos. It's a lot easier. There's Shout Out Girls. Yep, subscribe to them. They just got on YouTube. They're on Facebook. You know, collectively, all of us that do what we do shows things, because not one of us can do it all by ourselves, right? MN Crime does have a YouTube channel. They post a lot of stuff. So does MN Safety. They work a lot together. MN Crime also uses a lot of my footage. They have 100% permission to use any of my footage anytime. They don't need to ask. They can use it again. The reason I have that agreement with them is because I think it's important to get the information out. They both are independent. They don't filter. They don't censor. They just put out the raw facts. So they're great tools and great resources as well for the Twin City metro area. They do cover other areas too. So the incident in Dodge County, I actually was able to find out, I believe, through MN Crime. So, you know, it's they're crucial for tips, information around the state. MN Crime is a group. They have a group on Facebook as well. Yep, thanks, Ralphie. I'm getting ready to sign off as well. I appreciate everyone for being here. It is 1:30 a.m. local time here in St. Paul, Minnesota. It is 21 degrees out. Good night, Ralphie. But yeah, if you guys follow multiple sources, I can't always be out. I do have a real job. I don't live in my mom's basement. So there is that. Like everyone likes to, anyone that doesn't like you, that's their usual opinion. So I will say goodnight to everyone. I am going to call it quits. Crime doesn't stop, but at least we got a pursuit tonight, right? And the ending of it, so you guys got to see it. So again, I appreciate all you guys for being here. Check out some of my other videos I have, and tell me what you think. Unfortunately, my goal is again not to go out there and have bad interactions with law enforcement. But I will post how they treat me, because I think it's important for you guys to see the entire picture. Thank you all. Thanks Pamela. Thanks Ralphie. I think Fred was in here. Shout out, girls. Appreciate every single one of you, and anyone that I haven't said thank you for tuning in. And Jason with Minnesota News Now out.